Hello guys, so today I'm gonna be telling you how I got in shape in just 3 months. This is not a guide on how you can do the same. This is just me telling you what I did so you can at least see things from a different perspective. Because the problem is that these last few years, people have become really obsessed with what is the perfect routine, what is the perfect diet, and things like that. But the problem is that everyone is different. So, what might be the best option for you might be terrible for me. So, we have to get to know ourselves a little bit better and do the things that work for us. So, for example, many people recommend eating uh, like 5 or 6 meals a day, but in small quantity. That doesn't work for me. Once I eat a little bit, I want more. And this problem, I believe that many people like me have the same problem. That's why we are or were overweight, and that's the reason why I was in that terrible situation. Okay, so just to clarify something, when I said that I got in shape in just 3 months, it's because I went from that body to this one in just 3 months. Then in 6 months, I achieved this one, then this one in 1 year, and this one in a year and a half. So even though I'm in shape, I'm not saying that I went from 0 to 100 in 3 months. No. But I'm showing you the body that I achieved in just 3 months, which for me, it was everything that I always wanted. So for a couple of years, I spent a lot of years trying to make that diet work for me, but it didn't. It didn't work for me because I am not like the person who was recommended that diet. So in my case, I am like a light bulb or a neuron. I'm either on or off. I'm either all in or I'm not. So in my case, it is a lot better if I just skip a whole meal rather than just eating but a little bit. No, that doesn't work for me. So I discovered intermittent fasting. It is the best thing that I discovered because it works for me really, really well. Because in the morning, I never felt that the need to eat in the morning. So I skipped eating breakfast that way since I was eating only twice a day, sometimes only once a day. Therefore, I was just taking less calories than I needed. Therefore, I was losing weight just by skipping a meal. And something else that I did is that I removed everything that was not going to serve me well. So, for example, sugar. My man, if you're trying to lose weight and you're eating a lot of things with sugar, you're gonna be fucked for a very long time until you discover that that is not serving you and you have to throw that thing away. So I stopped drinking juice because they are full with sugar. In order to taste good, you have to put a lot of sugar. So I removed that from my life. And that's basically all I did. I didn't follow any weird diet because I was not gonna be able to keep up. So I just removed junk food, sugar. I did intermittent fasting. That's all I did in terms of the diet that I followed. The most important thing that I did was making a decision, finally making a commitment that I was gonna lose weight, I was gonna get in shape, and I was going to keep with it until it was completed. So many of us hold ourselves back because we don't want to make that commitment. We don't want to go all in into something that we really want. So we never make the commitment. But I was tired. I really hated myself because I wasn't in the shape that I really wanted. So one day I said, fuck everything. I'm gonna get in shape and I'm gonna start right now. So that same day, I went out of the house and I had some concrete and things like that. And I built or I created or I made, I don't know, some weights by myself. You can tell the stick was like bent or something like that. They were really bad, but it's what I had in my hands. I didn't have money to go to the gym, so I did what I could with what I had, and it worked because I started working out immediately. And in a couple of months, I was seeing the body that I always wanted. So I went all in, as I said. I stopped eating a lot and I started seeing changes, and I said, wow, this is really working. And it started working because finally I was listening to my body. I stopped listening to other people's advice because what might be better for them might not work at all for me. And you have to get, or you have to put that into your mind that all of us are different. Maybe our biology is similar, but remember that our beliefs are different. And if you believe that something is gonna work for you, it'll work for you. But if you think it is not gonna work, it doesn't matter how good it is. It it probably won't work, and that's why placebo works. So I did things that in my mind they were gonna work, therefore they did work. So it is really weird in the way that I'm explaining it, but I hope that I'm doing it a way that you are understanding more or less what I'm trying to say. So make a commitment, throw away foods that you don't need, stop eating sugar. If your body allows you to do it, do intermittent fasting. That is the best thing that I can do. That's why I still do, and that's why even after all those years, I'm still in shape because I've been following these. I don't know, this is not a diet, but I've been following this intermittent fasting for a couple of years, and it keeps me in shape because I don't have to worry about counting calories and things like that. I just eat twice a day, and it is very unlikely that I'm gonna overeat. So that is so three things: listen to your body, follow a diet or intermittent fasting. I don't know, whatever tool you have, use that if your body allows you to do it. Make a commitment that you're going to achieve what you want because you know that you can do it. And if you don't want to make that commitment, it's because you're afraid of success, because you know you're going to succeed and you're afraid of that. And the other thing is that you have to work out, my friend, because we don't just want to become thin and lose a lot of weight. We also want to become muscular. We want to show off, well, look better because we are beautiful and we deserve, that people look at us from time to time. That's what you want, don't you? Anyway, I'm bluffing here, but I really hope that you get my point, and I'll try my best not to over edit this video so you can see me raw. You can see me finding information in my head, because it is really powerful. It is really valuable what I know and what I can teach. But in this case, I'm not teaching you anything. I'm just telling you what I did. If it works for you, go ahead. So stop listening to other people. Follow what works for you. We are all different. And that's all that I have for you today. So take care. Have a nice one.